Okay, lesson 8-1, use models to multiply a whole number by a fraction. Sasha walked a half a mile every day for 5 days. How far did she walk? Use the number line to help you. So if you're walking a half a mile for if you're working a half mile for 5 days, you say you're walking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So altogether, you would be walking 2.5 miles. So that's using a number line to help you use multiplication of fractions by a whole number. Okay, let's get to the next. So in the video, it says, what are some ways to multiply a whole number by a fraction? One way is to represent 3 times 2/3 is to use repeated addition. So we can just add 2/3 plus 2/3 plus 2/3. And when you add all that up together, you wind up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 thirds. And 12 thirds is the same as a whole number 4. Or you can think of 2/3 as 2 times 1/3. So you can actually break it up into 2 times 1/3 and use the associative property to solve that. That's another way to solve the problem. And you can use repeated addition to check your answer and show your work. So Micah wants to use Joanne's recipe to make 9 batches of punch. How many cups of orange juice does she need? So going back, wanting to make 9 batches. So if you do the repeated, it's 9 times 2/3. So we can say 9 times 2/3, which would be 18 thirds, which reduces to 6. Explain why 8 times 3/4 is the same as adding 3/4 8 times. Multiplication is repeated addition. Multiplication is repeated addition. That's why that works. Use the models, 3 times 2/3, so you just shade in 2/3 3 times. 2, 4, 6, so you wind up with 6 thirds, which is equal to 2. 4 times 3/5, or 2 times 3/5, 3/5, 3/5 equals 6/5, which equals 1 1/5.